Welcome to Kenilworth Road, where the stakes could not be higher. It's that time in the season we're playing catch-up in terms of fixtures, and a long trip, well most of them are long trips for Plymouth Argyle. Is that going to bring a win at long last on the road in the Championship? That's what the side from Devon, under the tutelage of Miron Muslic, will be hoping for. Unforgiving division, but it's still perilously tight down the bottom. Don't both these teams know it? And a win for Plymouth Argyle tonight, well, that could take them out of the bottom three for the time being. And they're coming up against the only side ranked lower than them in this season's Championship. Both new in their jobs, and both looking to kick on in different ways. Miron Muslic, who's seen what his talents can bring already, and his opposition counterpart, Matt Bloomfield, still looking for a win in this, his seventh game. Towards Nordos, who tried to make a play for it. Luton trying to exhibit their first spell of pressure. And it's maybe a short ball as well. Liam Walsh was the option. Doughty's quoted this one in dangerously, and there were men attacking it. And a head-in-hands moment. Well, they all got up from the back. Mark McGuinness was in there, Nordos too.
He puts in a brilliant ball. We certainly know his delivery from that left foot, and when he's got time and space, he can put a great ball in there. Nordos there on his debut really felt it was a really good moment there for him. Just couldn't quite get over the ball to head the ball underneath the crossbar, but a positive start.
Lots of Hull and Derby looking over their shoulders at these two. Jonathan Stoke above them. And going in for it was Houghton. Didn't judge the flight of the ball. It's not hurt Plymouth though. Comes Bahach, and it's chasing, and the goalkeeper dallied, and Wright got there! Callum Wright with the goal, but the flag has gone up, and Plymouth joy is short-lived, and just as well for Luton Town. What a mix-up at the back that could have been. And let's have a look at it. I'll tell you what, it's very, very close. I'm leaning more towards onside. The flag came up. We get one look at it, the assistant referees. And he finished well. He did enough. That was all he needed to do, Callum Wright. But it won't count. You just can't call it, can you?
It's really tight. I mean, it's Naismith, the player. If he is going to be keeping him on sides, got to give the benefit. I mean, it's that close. So to me, it looks on.
And what does Miron Muslic think? Word into the ear of the fourth official. Doughty couldn't control there. All fans wanted an infringement called against Sorinola. Here comes Naismith though, and there'll be none in Plymouth's favour now. Here comes Alfie Doughty, trying to shrug off Sorinola. He got the ball in, and it's going to be a corner. Short ball again for Doughty. Overlap is on, Walsh's ball in. It was met by McGuinness. Oh, and a brilliant save to deny Nordos. Oh, they're looking across to the flag. And Nordos, who's been busy so far, the Norwegian, did belatedly come. He wasn't to know it at the time. And a good reaction stop from Conor Hazard to make sure. And again, Plymouth looking to break. Bundu racing after it. Took by Naismith. That'll be an excellent pass if it comes off Nordos. Oh, well, that would have been one for the highlight reel. Defence to attack in the blink of an eye. And Nordos, well, he's had opportunities so far, definitely the most difficult.
If he'd have scored that, he'd been off to the Premier League.
And it comes from McGuinness. Opportunity here to run with it for Isaiah Jones. Found his ball into the penalty area. Wasn't cleared, and Adebayo over the bar. Well, it just fell into his path.
Yeah, brilliant ball into the box there. Katic was the player that just got his foot out there. And you think there's good defending because it's one of those ones you're facing towards your own goal. Adebayo there, unfortunately, he's just snapped at the chance and just gone over.
And a change to be made. Jacob Brown coming on. Adebayo is making way. And the man who's going to introduce off the bench in the last two. He's on into the heated battle.
Yeah, no surprise with the change there. As I said that Bayo just had that one chance. He just snatched over the bar, but apart from that, I was going to mention, he's hardly been involved in the game at all.
The flick on was a good one as well. Oh, his first touch, and Jacob Brown has scored. And will you find a better introduction off the bench? He's hardly stepped foot over the white line, and already he's got the ball in the net. Fourth goal of the season for Jacob Brown.
Talk about an impact substitution. Brown straight on, and it's the first time they've lost that first point of contact, and of course Nordos is the player involved on the angle there. You gamble off him, Katic just gets drawn to the ball slightly. That's where the space for Brown is. Timely goal, massive goal as well.
Another long throw it, Plymouth chasing this game. Half away from Baptiste, he recovered himself the second time. That's more like it. In style, maybe not in result. Hatcher's throw. Still down to 10, Luton for the moment. And Plymouth take advantage here. Luton towards Talavero! And he's levelled it! And right in front of the Green Army! His first goal for the club! And it comes at such a significant time. And look what it means to them. And suddenly, Plymouth Argyle are back on terms.
It's a really poor clearance, a really G from Doughty, who just forced it out. And then they just switch off. Quick throw. Switch with the quick ball into the box. And there's only ever going to be one winner. Bell's not going to win that header. It's a beautifully weighted ball. All the pace and qualities there. You just got to get a decent connection on it. Head it towards goal, head it down. Massive goal in front of the travelling fans.
Difficult one for Luton. They were a man light at the time. Sometimes that's football. It leads to those awkward situations. And Plymouth, well, we said could they take advantage? They certainly have. Now Luton looking to make a perfect response. Doubt it. On his head up for Asgard, and Nordos, and Baptiste, and a block at the last. Victor Paulson it was. And it's all going off now. Two more men down as well. Everybody wants to play their part in the action. Nothing is being left on this pitch.
That's where Plymouth have to really dig in deep. And I think that's where they'll be disappointed with the goal that they conceded, because it's the first time they've lost that first contact from the ball into the box. But this time, resolute again to defend that goal.
This is back on, by the way. They're hoping to attack this ball. He's one of the men in the centre, and it was almost Jacob Brown again. Couldn't bring the impetus he found straight off the bench to put Luton straight back into the lead.
Yeah, great ball in there. I mean, you're 6 yards out. I even give him 4 yards. Free header. It's a great time of a run there, but the connection was awful.
Asgard, maybe the star of the show. Baptiste moving a bit more freely now. Target for the return ball. Targets of his own in the centre, and the goalkeeper had to be very careful indeed.
Yeah, horrible one there for... It's a cross into the box. It almost ends up being a shot. It almost ends up just creeping into that far post.
Just got a touch on it. That will have been needed. Here comes Doughty. This is Ali now, firing his crossing, a shade too deep. Jones here against Pahach. Beat the first man with a cross, not the second. Anderson with that header. Anderson flipping one in, and Brown was there. Corner ball. Oh, a flick, it would have been fancy, but Kelly eventually on the long ball.
Disappointing there from for Doughty, because we know what a left foot he's got, we know the quality he's got from the set play. And he's looking at Alley there to do more with it, but that's a really difficult finish.
The end of the night, and boos ring out around Kenilworth Road. Points share between Miron Muslic and Matt Bloomfield, who still waits for his first win in his new job. Luton will stay rooted to the bottom of the championship pile, and Plymouth just one place above them. A game with so many storylines. Jacob Brown with one of the fastest interventions off the bench you will see to give Luton hope of a first win since before Christmas. It wasn't to be. Plymouth clapping back. The first goal for the club for Maxim Talavera. Level pegging, and that is where we stayed. And so for these two, no change. And their fight against relegation goes on. The final score, Luton Town 1, Plymouth Argyle 1.